One of the most fascinating aspects of being a sports journalist is the fact that besides getting to cover matches, one also gets to travel a lot. And it's equally rare that a cricket coverage takes you to a place like Himachal, the land of gods as it is fondly called. I was lucky enough to have been selected by my organization to be a part of a 3-day media coverage hosted by the HPCA. And as it would turn out, the experience was worth cherishing. I, along with a group of 8 other journalists, had to cover a distance of 9 hours and over 500 kilometers. We stopped at Murthal Haveli for a quick bite, after which we reached our first stop, Bilaspur, a small town in Himachal, at 9 in the morning. The view from the terrace was mesmerizing. It was an oasis of greenery covered by the water body, the Gobind Sagar Lake. The first pit stop of our coverage was the little-known Luhnu Cricket Stadium, which promises a bright future. Since the Bilaspur district is situated in Sutlej Valley in the outer hills, the Luhnu ground remains surrounded by the largest man-made Gobind Sagar Lake, a reservoir of the Bhakra Nangal Dam extending up to 88 kilometers. The stadium is also home to the Cricket Academy of Bilaspur, where preparatory camps are held for students up till the age of 16. There are about 78 students, including a section of girls. Situated at an estimated distance of 60 kilometers, we next reached the Atal Bihari Vajpayee Stadium, which was also formerly known as the Amta Ground, Nadaun Stadium. It has the river Beas flowing next to it. Over the years, the stadium has hosted Ranji, Vijay Hazare, Veenu Mankad, Cooch Bihar Under-19 and the Pauli Umbriger Under-15 championships. It is also to be noted that this is the largest ground under the HPCA. After spending almost 6 hours covering 2 different stadiums in 2 different corners of the state, the crew proceeded towards Dharamsala, where we were treated luxuriously at Aveda Hotel. Next morning, the view from my balcony was one of the prettiest sights one could have ever wished to see. The HPCA stadium was at its best at 5:30 in the morning. The same day also had us scheduled for an interview with HPCA President Mr. Anurag Thakur, during which the Joint Honorary Secretary of the BCCI had some encouraging words to say about the state of cricket in Himachal. What lies on your agenda? As in, do you plan to host more international matches in the coming years?
Of course, yes. One, because it generates revenue. Second, it gives an opportunity for the state to promote tourism and sports. Third, it is the best way of utilization of your infrastructure what you have created. And fourth, your young players. Rather than generating revenue and other things, I see it's a win-win situation for Himachal cricket when our youngsters interact with those international players.
Next morning, we were scheduled a quick trip of the Dharamsala Stadium, an activity to demonstrate the infrastructure strength of the HPCA Stadium, which is gearing up for only its second international fixture when it hosts the 4th ODI between India and the West Indies. The premise comprises an indoor stadium which is quite impressive given it can protect the players and the proceedings from untimely rains. Besides the practice area, we were also introduced to the stadium's various other facets. The media box made for an impressive visage, and the view of the Aveda stand from there was pretty scenic. Not many of us are fond of a stadium being drenched in rain, but with a little betrayal to the fan in me, I enjoyed the rain lashing the stadium. Once we were done with the cricketing theme, it was time for some sightseeing. We visited a place called Nadi, located at Upper Dharamshala, also known as McLeodganj. The most eye-catching of them all was the Bhaksu waterfall. It is a spectacular sight, especially because it needs a bit of hard work to reach the place. Don't go by the name alone, as one cannot relate to it. One needs to climb half a mountain with clearly marked pathways to reach the falls. On the way to the falls are beautiful stones that outline a valley that once could have been the connecting river. Possibly it dries in March-April and the river waits for the rainy season. As time was running out, we were made to make quick visits to the market of McLeodganj, after which an AC Volvo playing the movie Ek Villain got me sleeping, bringing an end to my 3-day voyage.
So there it was, although short, yet a memorable ride. And the fact that it was my first ever outside assignment is what made it all the more special for me. Hope you liked our coverage on Himachal cricket. Make sure to give reviews and stay tuned to Go Cricket on the Go for more such future coverages.